Alrighty then, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of this wonderful Animal Crossing 365-day playthrough. And excuse me, clear my throat. So I did play a lot last night. I have a whole bunch of stuff to show you guys. I played probably like 2 to 3 hours, and I played on my DSi. I played on the DSi. Like I said, I do have a card per se. I just don't have another DS to be able to put a card in and actually, you know, have someone buy something from a place of mine. But you know, it's gonna be wonderful, the wonderful world. But I ended up planting a whole bunch of trees. Now, where is it? Now, I ended up planting 100 trees, and then in the game, I actually time traveled forward on the DSi to see how it is, because I did import the save over to here. You know, the save that you're seeing now. Before I did the time traveling, I wanted to see how many trees grew, and only one tree grew. So. Yeah, so apparently the way that I was doing it was not so great. So I ended up having 100 apples, right? All within that one area to the northern area of my, you know, Animal Crossing. That I usually just keep the flowers. And is that a bicycle right there? What the heck? And doing so, I was like, okay, whatever. And so I go. There's a bicycle, Peach. I like the billiards table, or as people call them, the banana muffins. But you know, I gotta show you. So pretty much, I ended up having 100 apples planted with, you know, 3 apples. They're $500 each, meaning that in turn it was gonna be 150K, I believe, worth of money, because each apple tree is worth $1,500. And in turn, I had 26 peaches, so it came out to 189,000 bells every time I would harvest them. And that's the math that I did. Now, I'm looking right now, let's see. Nothing right here, nothing right there. Now, I cut it down greatly. I don't know how much was left, but, you know, this is pretty much what, as you can see, is left. As you can tell, most of them are dead, some of them are grown. Now, what I'm actually probably going to try to do, because, you know, I did have an orchard here before. Now, there's a reason why they're dying. I don't know why. There should be enough space. If not, then, you know, fuck it, you know. Fuck it! Fuck it, as the cool kids say! But, you know, I'll just end up digging them up on my own time when I'm playing on the DSi. But, yeah, that's pretty much what I have learned here. You know, I only got... there isn't 100 here anymore. It got cut down greatly, more than probably a half. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just see how many survived. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 18 survived, and so, you know, that's not good. I need to go check over where the peaches are, because I wanted to create an orchard, because, you know, for an hour last night, I did the thing where you usually do, you know, catch the beetles. It did nothing, absolutely nothing. I only caught like 2 within that hour. And here are how many that survived here. Only 2 out of, there were 26 here, but it was cut down greatly, so, you know, cut down a lot. So most likely, I'm probably gonna have to grow them one at a time in an area instead of growing them all in one area like that. So I'm not exactly sure. But you know, I fucked up. I wasted a whole bunch of time doing that. It was a lot of work hours wasted on that. And here, you know, as you see, I collected all the fruits, sell stuff, because I'm trying to get, you know, I want to get my money stuff going, and if I found out that I could bring on my save to the DSi. Because I have a flash card. So in turn, I wanted to, you know, take advantage of that. You know, drop my flash card. You know, plug my flash card in. Drop the save from, you know, Decimate. Change it to a .sav file, like manually. You know, renaming it and .sav. And surprisingly, it works from a DSV file that the Decimate does save on. And then boom. I'm good. As you guys see, I finished up all the patterns right here last night. I was doing this all last night. I was so bored. So, you know, all this is finished. All the walkways. All I need is, like, I didn't do anything regarding the, how do I say it? The the flowers. But actually, I did create a new pattern yesterday. Oh, I gotta turn in that crawfish. I don't know if I've already fished for one before, but I got one last night. Oh, I already have one. But I got one, like, late last night. I was fishing, you know, I played for a long time. I think I've watched, like, two or three 2-hour videos, close to 2 hours. So yeah, so here's pretty, you know, here's one of the walkways, you know, very mosaic, I don't want to say mosaic, very, reminds me of, like, noble church-like, kind of. And here's a stone path that literally was going to be, a replication of this. It was going to be a replication of this, and I was just going to have it all going around, which most likely will be the best thing I could possibly do for my town. I'm not exactly sure. As you see, everything's done, except I believe right here, I'm just going to keep right here because I like the square right here. It looks very pretty. And I got this little weird, I don't even know what it's called. It's like, I don't know, like a torpedo hair? There's a special name for it, which I don't know what it is. They don't even give it a name. It's like something cap. I don't know, it's weird. I bought it last night when I stayed in, like, at the freaking, the Rule 34 sisters, you know, Sable and Mabel. I stayed with them for, like, hours last night trying to just copy it, because, you know, I copied this online, and this probably took around, like, an hour to do. Because it's actually, that's not even how it's supposed to be. I messed up doing it, but it ended up looking pretty fine. Everything was supposed to be a little bit bigger, but, you know, it ended up working fine. I got the cap from here early in the morning. You'll probably see it's still sold. I'm not exactly sure. Nope. Oh, we got a twisty mustache. I haven't actually had one of those yet. A curly mustache. Yes, I'll buy it. I'm rocking my aviators. Let's see, I believe I have race stripe shirt, which I think I had, like, in the beginning of the game. Alright, let's see. Let's switch those. Let's switch off my aviators and... Oh, yes! Ha-ha! I feel a great kind of deal going here. But yeah, it's actually 8:56 p.m. You know, I recorded a podcast with Momo earlier today, and you know what actually ended up happening? It ended up actually messing up. Not mess up. His internet sucks, and he can't give me the file over the internet at all. Like, he can't. So this is just an example of what it looks like. It looks nice, right? It looks pretty good. I'm actually very proud of what I was able to do, because I did it all just by looking at a pattern. You know, there's no, like, lines indicating what the pattern is supposed to be. There's nothing. Like, I had to do it all just by eye. And, which isn't hard, but it took a lot of time because I suck at doing that. But that is about it, everyone. I just wanted to show you everything that's going on. I definitely am going to be doing a lot more stuff on the DS Lite because I'm going to be bored, and I'm just going to, you know, be working with this game. I'm trying to get them, you know, the money making. Like, those areas where I had the peaches and apples, they need to be grown. Like, they could grow there, but it's probably the fact that they're everywhere kind of sucks. Like, you can't grow trees, like, right next to the fucking, the wall. Like, that's bad. But I think that is about it, everyone. I did change my town tune. I ended up getting angry. I tried doing a Luigi's Mansion tune that I have for my Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I couldn't do it. It didn't sound right. So I was like, what the hell? And then I ended up trying to do Simple and Clean Kingdom Hearts, and then it ended up not sounding anything like it. So I was like, this is dumb. So that is about it for this episode. Very Animal Crossing-centered episode. Nothing really to talk about. I had tacos today. It was very delicious. But, you know, the podcast, that was very fun to talk to Mom. We probably did like 30 minutes of Breaking Bad talk. Sadly, I'd like pretty much synopsis the whole episode, explaining everything that happened, like a dummy. And, let's see, what else? Momo asked me a weird question about, like, honor and shit, and, we talked a whole about the new Batman. I actually have a couple interesting stuff that I have to talk to Momo about next time, so I'll write that down on paper. So that is about it, everyone. As always, stay frosty.